Hi everyone, I am here with a, that's what I was ready to say, Bible study. I am here with a true story. This one is by Mercy Sinneraj. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, but it's called The Wild Pig. My grandmother, Ellie Mae, grew up in a heavily forested area in the state of Indiana. Her family was religious, but hadn't been taught what it means to have a living relationship with Jesus Christ. Child marriage was common in Indiana at the time, so at the age of 13, she married a man named Matthew. Ellie Mae and Matthew lived with her family in their mud house in a forest. They had no electricity or running water, and there wasn't a local market to buy food. Her father and Matthew worked hard to reclaim the forest for their small farm, where they cultivated coffee and spices such as pepper and cardamom. Because the family had no pipes to get suitable drinking water to their house or even a well nearby, it was part of the women's daily chores to fetch water from the river. One day, when Ellie Mae was 27 years old, she walked down to the river to fill up her water pot. As she bent over the water's edge, a wild pig charged out of the underbrush and brutally attacked her. She fought back, using the water pot as a defense shield and weapon to swing at the pig's head. But as they fought, the wild pig became even more enraged and fierce. His sharp teeth ripped her legs and arms. Ellie Mae knew her life was in jeopardy when blood began to flow profusely from her torn body. Those wild boars have big long tusks, and they can be mean. She cried out for help, but no one was nearby. Suddenly a man appeared out of nowhere. He drove the pig away and then knelt down beside Ellie Mae to tend to her wounds. When his hands touched the torn places on her body, she was immediately healed. Still in shock, Ellie Mae's eyes grew wide with astonishment as she saw the palms of the man's hands. They were nail-scarred. He carried the markings of crucifixion. Reverence and awe filled her heart. Only one response came to mind as she recognized who attended her. She herself, on the ground, said, "My Lord and my God." It was but a moment that she was face down in the soil, which was damp with river water mingled with blood. When she slowly raised her head, her rescuer had disappeared. After this dramatic incident, Ellie Mae had an unsustainable hunger to know more about Jesus. She accepted him as her personal savior, and as a result of her testimony, her entire family believed and received Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. In their lifetimes, Ellie Mae and Matthew had a total of 67 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Being one of them, I grew up knowing Jesus as my Lord and Savior. I married a man named Paul, who through Muslim by birth accepted Jesus Christ as his personal Savior and Lord on his 21st birthday while he was studying at the university. Now we are winning souls for Christ. My grandfather, Matthew, went home to be with the Lord when Ellie Mae was 62. 39 years later, Jesus took Ellie Mae home when she was 101 years old. Up until the day she was eagerly awaited being with her rescuer face to face, and she devoted her life to studying the Bible, praying for others, and glorifying her Lord as his living witness. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalm 27:1. Good night, guys.